It's a bit of a murky picture this morning. A lot of low cloud hanging around. You can tell it feels quite muggy actually. There's a muggy feel to the air. So I'm not rushing this morning. I'm gonna just slowly take my time, get packed up and then get on the move, because it will, well, if it's anything like it has been the last few days, it will clear up at some point. So a bit more of a relaxed start this morning. One of the questions I get asked quite a lot is, what do you think about when you're on walks like this? You've got all that time to yourself. I suppose my mind just wanders really. Think about all sorts. Past, present, friends, family, about the walk that I've done, what's to come. And I think it's that allowing your mind just to wander for long periods of time. Not to think about what you're doing next, what we're going to be doing next, what's coming up. It's quite therapeutic really, not being driven by time. I do think some odd things. This morning I was thinking, which animals could Usain Bolt run faster than? And I was thinking it as a sheep was bolting down the field. I was thinking, could Usain Bolt run faster than that sheep? So yeah, sometimes trivia. As for this morning, well, looks like I'm about to head up into the Clag. And I think before I do so, I might just stop for a quick bite to eat and a drink. Because I think I might, well, unless it lifts, I think I might be in this for quite a while today. But it's a steady pull this. Today's route takes you up Glen Lednock, skirting around Ben Chauncey and Munro, before I'm heading on to Loch Freuchie. I want to try and get a little bit past Loch Freuchie if I can. Then that'll take some of the distance away from getting to Aberfeldy and then to Pitlochry tomorrow. I'm just walking up towards the top of this collar. Be interested to know what this idea is here. Looks like the, I don't know, levelling the track out in some way. It looks like they built a drainage ditch in the same time. But it certainly looks a bit of a mess at the minute. Huge big wide scar. I don't know how wide this path is here, crikey. Must be 3 to 4 metres. So it's making quite a scar. I've reached the top of the path wall just about, just up here. Clag's well and truly set in, and the ground's very boggy too. In fact, yeah, whoop, I lost my foot there. Sort of there the week out, feeling that if you got on the very, very high tops today, there might be an inversion, because it has got slightly brighter as I've got higher up. But I'm afraid no views today. So it's just a case of, oh cracky, wading through this a bit. And I've got quite a long drop down to the side. Is it Glen Almond, I think it is? Is it Glen Almond? I don't know, yeah. Glen Almond anyway. That'll do. This monument is built to commemorate the 1914-1918 war. Obviously people from the area were involved in it. Far-reaching. So bruise on. And I've remembered to hang out my tent to dry. There it is, on the fence. So that shouldn't take too long. In fact, it looks pretty dry already. It's only been up there about 5 minutes. What a lovely lunch spot this is, in the sunshine. It's really cleared up over the last hour, the weather. By the River Almond, absolutely beautiful. The sun's back out in force. And I'm on my way to Loch Freuchie. So I didn't realise that when I rejoined the river, or when I joined the River Almond, I rejoined the Rob Roy Way. So the Rob Roy Way comes down through that glen. That's a really nice glen, lovely glen. I really enjoyed that. It was an easy but very, very nice couple of hours walking through there. So next, on to Loch Freuchie. And Loch Freuchie, I'll just switch the camera around, is up over this pass in front. So a little bit of climb in the heat. So some hard work, and then I think it drops down the other side and Loch Freuchie will be at the other side. This is the top of the pass. I was met by a herd of deer. I don't know if you can see them on the GoPro or not. As soon as they saw me though, they scarpered pretty quickly. But that was a nice ascent, quite a grassy path, which is nice, and the fact the whole path here along here looks pretty grassy, which is good. After that sort of walking on gravel. So I think this is going to be quite a nice section this afternoon. What a great little hidden valley. Right in the middle of nowhere. That was quite a tough section. I reckon in bad weather, or if it was really, really wet underfoot, that'd be quite hard. But yeah, for me today, it's quite a nice track. It's brought me out this nice loching as well. Yeah, lovely. So I'm back on a 4x4 track now. So I think the walking should be easier till I get to, where's that I'm going? I forgot where I'm going. What loch is it? What's it called? Yeah, tell me. It's my age. First view of Loch Freuchie ahead. You see, my brain suddenly just clicked into gear. So it's actually a bit bigger of a loch than I thought it was. It looks quite big. But landscape's kind of opening out a little bit now. Come on, you guys need to work on your fitness. Don't you? Need to work on your fitness, you too. The last 5 kilometres or so since I reached Loch Freuchie. I've been, well, road walking to start off with for 3k, and I'm on this kind of farm track. At the moment, although it's easy enough walking and nice enough walking in the evening sunshine, I'm struggling to see at the minute where I'm going to pitch for the night. So in my non-stealthy luminous tent, oh, I've just come the wrong way as well here. I just realised I've got a ford to cross. Don't fancy wading through that. Better use the bridge really, it'd be a better idea, wouldn't it? Well, that was a bit of a hard pull up the road. I decided to come up the road for, it's about 200 metres of ascent. And I've just come off it on a little track, only about 100 metres or so, maybe a couple of 100 metres. And it's brought me here, which is not bad, is it? Lovely pitch for the tent. It's quite close cropped heather, so it's quite nice to pitch on. We've got the setting sun here at the minute. There's just enough breeze as well to keep the midges off. It's not make them too horrendous, but as soon as it drops, they're on you. But it's manageable, it's fine. So I am just going to sit and have a bit of tea and just enjoy this lovely surroundings that I've got at the minute. Oh, that felt a long day today. Well, it wasn't as long as yesterday actually. Still felt a long day though. Good though. Nice to again see some different parts of Scotland. These glens that they can't get walked down very often. Bit of effort anyway to get up here on this hill, but I think it's worth it. A bit of breeze to keep the midges off as well. So it's quite a nice pitch. They've got a lovely view now looking out through the tent. Ready before I go to sleep. So I'm going to try and get an early start in the morning, crack on to Aberfeldy and have second breakfast there, and then get to Pitlochry hopefully mid-afternoon break. It might be a bit later than that, it might be 4 o'clock. Oh, time for bed. Well, it's an absolute pea super this morning, so no messing around. I'm packing up and I'm off. I had a bit of a line this morning. Went to Europe at 6, I was up at 6:30. Disaster. Anyway, got me moving and I'm up and off. Pretty sharpish actually. I was actually cold night, even though the mist is coming later on. You could feel it warm. It's made you feel it warm up slightly later in the night. But when I got up about 2 in the morning, it was really pretty cold and lovely. Starry skies, just amazing. And I got for a quick loo break. Anyway, plan now is 2. I think I'm just going to blitz onto Aberfeldy to get some breakfast there. I think I had a quick brew this morning before I started, but as I say, apart from that, just piled on. So a bit of a walk into Aberfeldy and then some breakfast, thinking I'm hoping by then this might just clear up a bit. Apart from that, I'm actually feeling pretty good. Maybe the lion did me good. This is a little lock and end that the road eventually passes, and it's where I turn off. The path turns off on its way to Aberfeldy. So I think I've got a little bit of an uphill at some point, but then mainly it's all downhill track till breakfast. Woohoo! That's exciting. Tell you what, the Braes of Aberfeldy, cracking little walk, really nice. So you've got the big waterfall right at the very end, and then lots of little smaller waterfalls and cascades as you walk up. Absolutely glorious, really lovely. So I'm shortly going to be coming into Aberfeldy. Time for some breakfast. Just having 5 minutes here with me and my mate, just enjoying the lovely river. Nice, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Found a cracking little baker's in Aberfeldy for a bit of breakfast. Nice pasty and a sandwich. Went down a treat. So I left Aberfeldy and now got a nice walk here along the lovely Loch River Tay. Beautiful River Tay. So I'm going to follow this pretty much all the way to a little village called Glen Lednock. So just crossing the bridge at Glen Lednock. This is the River Tay. So having left Glen Lednock, it's a pretty steep ascent, but it's on a good path. So there's about 200 metres of ascent till we top out, and then it's a drop down into Pitlochry. So gotta grind this out now. Well, it was a nice steady ascent over the top. Couldn't really see any views from the top because where it crosses that ridge, it was in forest, so not much to see. And now it's down all the way to Pitlochry on actually a really nice path. It's a nice trail. So a nice, quite well graded descent, which is good for my knees. And left knee has just for the first time started twinging a bit today, so I have to watch that for the next day, so make sure I don't want to do anything daft now. Just got into the heart of it, come on, just got started. Can't be having knee trouble now. So no, nice descent into Pitlochry. Gotta get a cup of tea somewhere, haven't I? A decent cup of tea. Well, I've just been reflecting on that section from Drimmen over to Pitlochry. As I come into Pitlochry now, I can hear the sound of the A9. And I've mainly followed the Rob Roy way. Obviously the Scottish National Trail does a diversion to Comrie, so they're going to Killin. But I think what I've enjoyed most about this section has been the remote glens. I've really enjoyed the walks I've had down those. And the surprises that you get every day, you know, like today, that waterfall at the back of Aberfeldy. I've been through Aberfeldy loads of times, never been to that waterfall. Absolutely glorious. So a nice section, really good section, a lot of fun memories already. And now, as I'm about to try not to get run over on the A9, it's on to the Grampians. Next section, across the Grampians to Fort Augustus on Loch Ness. What surprise will I get there? Maybe I'll see Loch Ness. Well no, maybe I'll see the Nessie monster. That's what I meant to say. I'll obviously see Loch Ness. It's been a long day.